One of the most inspirational superstars around.
Oh, one of my personal favorites, almost a superhero, Nikki A.S.H.
How appropriate, Saxton, because you're almost a commentator.
That wasn't funny, Corey.
Ring from Glasgow, Scotland. Almost a superhero, Nikki A.S.H.
Inspirational or delusional?
I say inspirational, motivational, impactful. How can you not be a fan of Nikki A.S.H.?
Easy. She's delusional.
Such a Debbie Downer.
What does almost a superhero mean?
It means you don't need superpowers to be a superhero. You can be a superhero by just doing the right thing, by just trying your best, Michael.
So if you left the commentary desk, would that make you a superhero, Saxton? Because that's the right thing.
That's a bad...
Here comes trouble.
A superstar who is always ready for a fight.
And she won't let anything stand in her way.
And from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Ruthless attitude and ruthless kicks.
Half of the first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. A woman who possesses incredible speed and toughness.
And no shortage of animosity.
They have to put the fear of the unforgiving steel out of their mind.
The steel can feel like a cheese grater being dragged down your face. It can mangle your body. Oh, catches a kick to the face.
Here, top, wheels from the top, double stomp.
Is to reassert herself back in this match.
Taken down by the neck. Seated drop kick connects.
Ooh, well measured.
She catches Kai with a big counter.
Dakota counters.
As we all know, Hell in a Cell matches tend to deteriorate once the competitors leave the confines of the ring. And back into the ring she goes. Pump kick.
Big kicks over and over again.
This superstar can go all night.
Dakota with plans on ending this.
Oh, here it comes. Dakota Kai. GTK.
That could bring an end to Nikki.
The cover. 1, 2, 3.
An emphatic victory. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here is your winner, Dakota Kai.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
A massive presence in the women's division.
The following contest is a championship first-round match. Making her way to the ring from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Gonzalez.
It's hard to name a faster ascent to the top of NXT. Just over a year after her debut, she became NXT Women's Champion.
She handed Io Shirai her first singles pinfall loss in nearly 2 years to become NXT Women's Champion.
Look at the spectacular physique of this woman. A back so big, you could drive your car up to it and watch a movie on it.
Gotta find out what her workout plan is like.
Harder than yours, Saxton, harder than yours. One half of the Australian duo known as the Iconics.
And from Sydney, Australia, Billy Kay.
Did you guys get a chance to look over Billy Kay's resume?
I did.
Pretty impressive, right?
You know what, Saxton? I was so impressed, I actually recommended Billy Kay for your job.
Well, let's not take it that far.
You don't have to be impressed for that. Billy Kay, extremely beautiful, extremely dangerous.
Byron, I talked to Billy Kay about you, and her quote was, "He's too dumb to function."
I find that hard to believe.
Listen, I didn't say it. I was just repeating what I was told by my source.
Good journalist. This first-round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament, so while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole thing, so they'll be fighting hard for the right to move on.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Oh, boy, come on, not the chair.
Oh, boom.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
Reversal catches Gonzalez.
It is almost impossible to prepare for Hell on Earth, but Corey, what is the key to coming out on top of this one?
You gotta do things you never thought you'd have to do before, that you never wanted to do before, because this is an environment like no other.
The competitors must channel a primitive, barbaric version of themselves.
And you never want to count a competitor out, but there seems to be no signs of defense right now. This doesn't even look like trying to win a match anymore. This looks like trying to end someone's career. This is getting scary now. No one can survive this much.
Ooh, she hit the corner hard.
Vicious attack.
She's going up.
Top rope here.
From the top.
She certainly took a chance there.
With no reward.
She's enduring some damage. Split leg drop. Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney. And Raquel's resolve might be wavering here.
Gonzalez needs to figure things out.
Punishing the lower back. Stomping. Ouch. Gonzalez denies the attack.
Gonzalez is going to look to press on the advantage.
She's able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will she also gain command of this match?
Going way up high.
Taking flight. Billy Kay's got her right where she wants her. And Gonzalez is out.
Cover. 2, 3. And this one is over.
Now let's take a look at some of the we just had the pleasure of watching.
Here is your winner, Billy Kay.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
It's boss time!
Sasha Banks.
Byron, it's always a treat to see Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has her own swag, she's got her own confidence, and she knows how to back it up.
If there's a camera around, Sasha wants to be in front of it. If there's a spotlight out, she wants to be in the middle of it. Sasha Banks once stood in line for the opening of a refrigerator.
Corey, I don't understand what your issues are with Sasha Banks. She's one of the all-time greats.
Dare talk to her? She's intolerable.
Corey's just jealous. He wishes he had half the bling that Sasha has.
The man.
Fight, and as a result, has earned everyone's respect.
All right, that's it.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Stops running her mouth, but she's got a bad habit of backing it up.
One of the most determined competitors in all of WWE.
Yeah, Becky Lynch began her career as the last kicker, and now Becky Lynch is simply the man.
Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape.
These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders.
Oh, man, a back rake.
Gross. How dirty is that?
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
And of all the toys under the ring, she settled on the baseball bat. Might I remind everyone, this isn't baseball.
Ooh, that foils Lynch.
Check, check.
Hammerlock.
What a slap.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Hooked up.
Inverted DDT. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
I cannot think of a structure as intimidating as the Hell in a Cell. How does a superstar get over the menacing cell?
I don't know if you can get over it, Cole. It's an evil structure with no easy way out. We've seen that superstars who thrive in the cell are the ones that embrace the carnage.
That takes them down. Knee to the spine.
Oh, man, what a kick from Sasha. That's got to knock the wind out of you. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Banks is on a roll.
And Banks is determined right now. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh, it is. Bankrupt. That's Becky getting met by that bona fide mean streak of the boss.
Backstabber. Flips over. Sasha with a backstabber. A backstabber.
And Becky Lynch home taps out.
And that's all she wrote. Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks scores a big victory over Becky Lynch here tonight. The boss set to gain a lot of recognition with this win.
Banks has finally ended the trend that is the man. I'm not happy to see Sasha back in the spotlight, but I am happy that Becky's out of it.
Tamina is a scary woman.
The following contest is a championship first-round match. Making her way to the ring from the Pacific Islands,
Tamina's come so close so many times to title glory in WWE for over a decade.
Finally, Tamina would experience that crowning achievement, becoming one half of the women's tag team champions alongside a fellow veteran, Natalya.
And from Moscow, the Ravishing Russian, Lana!
The Ravishing Russian has been ridiculed and written off her entire career, but here tonight she's looking to have the last laugh and crush the competition.
Well, anybody that's ever ridiculed Lana doesn't know what they're talking about. She's incredibly beautiful, incredibly talented.
Byron
speaks like 31 languages.
Byron
has none of those things.
Whoa,
but Byron's criticized all those things.
I did not. That's not true. I respect Lana. Such an incredible journey for this woman, but she knows a win tonight will take her even further.
Set first round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament.
Ooh, running knee strike.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Placing them into the corner. Ooh, what an elbow.
A barrage of elbows.
this works, it could change the course of the match.
Look out.
Diving foot stomp to the chest.
Mistake made by Lana. And now in the most dangerous area inside the cell. Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
Oh no, a sledgehammer? Better call the paramedics right now.
Running super kick.
Someone just lost a tooth.
Lana taking over. Lana looking like she's holding nothing back. Got it. Like that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Tamina sidesteps that.
Hell in a Cell is such a demonic structure that exists solely for pain and suffering glory. I have to know, is there any use in coming up with a game plan for this match, or do you have to play it all by ear?
No, absolutely play it by ear, Cole. You know how they say that everyone's got a plan until they get hit in the mouth? Well, everyone's got a plan until they enter Hell in a Cell.
Just one right after the other can't be stopped.
This is getting more and more alarming with each uninterrupted attack.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
She's starting to tire a little.
In a tournament situation, the physical pain just keeps piling up.
It's unfortunate, but it's true. Facebuster!
Exclamation delivered by Lana.
Cover. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Oh, and a nice work.
Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Here is your winner, the Ravishing Russian, Lana!
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
Gentlemen, are you ready? I think Dakota Kai is about to get her kick.
I see what you did there. Look at that intimidating scowl. Byron, you look scared.
I am scared.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making her way to the ring from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
This is a woman who demands her place in the spotlight and has taken it by pure force. A woman who possesses incredible speed and toughness.
And no shortage of animosity.
That's a good thing. One half of the Australian duo known as the Iconics.
And from Sydney, Australia, Billy Kay.
You know, there's just something about Billy Kay that I don't trust.
And what is that, Byron?
This seems so disingenuous. I mean, she smiles to my face, but I feel like she's making fun of me under her breath.
She is.
Come on, let's go! Go!
Billie Kay and her best friend, Peyton Royce, have taken WWE by storm. And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern. Unbelievable athleticism.
Right where they want them, into the corner. Solid contact. Byron, is it possible to stay one step ahead of your opponent in a match as horrific as Hell in a Cell?
Oh, it could come down to the first superstar that can turn that switch and battle on pure instinct, because a strategy could be lost, and all you have left is the ability to fight.
And that can happen quickly in an environment where cruelty is rewarded for having no bounds.
Snapmare. Seated drop kick connects.
Big kicks over and over again. Oh, that was creative.
Billie Kay is stumbling to get to her feet.
Dakota Kai.
GTK. Kai has this in hand now.
And that will about do it, folks. These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Dakota Kai.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
Guess what? What? It's boss time!
I knew you were going to say that, Michael.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Alliance, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Stephanie McMahon brought Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks to WWE, and those three women changed the course of history as we know it today.
Yeah, Sasha Banks has been a trailblazer. She has been at the forefront of that change. In fact, Sasha's career-long motto, be so good, they can't ignore you.
Arguably the best competitor in the women's division in WWE.
Look who's here!
And from Moscow, the Ravishing Russian, Lana!
Incredible heart. She never gives up.
Even after being put through tables for 9 consecutive weeks. But Lana's fighting heart will not be silenced.
Hey, I gotta admit, she inspires me.
To what, watch grass grow?
More than that, Corey. She
Let me
inspires
guess.
me.
Go on a date?
Hey, look, Lana inspires me to be my best self. A major match ahead of her. She plans on proving exactly why she's worthy of big matches like these.
There's a lot on the line in this semifinals match. These superstars are determined to reach that ultimate final round.
This final match is so close. These competitors can... Oh, she didn't know that.
Chokeslam! Banks slips out of the ring.
Out of the ring and into hell itself. She's produced a sledgehammer. She is aiming to cause serious bodily harm.
Oh, impact to the stomach.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Look out!
Nobody home for that one.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
What kind of mindset does it take to be able to succeed inside Hell in a Cell?
You need killer instinct. There's no time to catch your breath or worry about external factors. It's all about attacking harder and winning at any cost. One wicked attack after another.
These are the kinds of attacks that can put a superstar on the shelf for a long time.
The boss is now in complete control.
But can Lana withstand this surge?
And another just non-stop aggression.
Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
Chop block.
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
Big showing aggression. She's sent flying into the corner. Hey, Byron, just like you. Bankrupt. The boss ready for something big.
Trademark backstabber from the boss. Sasha with a backstatement. The backstatement.
Sasha Banks. It's over. She couldn't hang on. It's over. All in a night's work. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks!
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
Here comes trouble.
A superstar who is always ready for a fight.
And she won't let anything stand in her way.
The following contest is the final in the championship tournament and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Making her way to the ring from Auckland, New Zealand, Kai.
Ruthless attitude and ruthless kicks.
Half of the first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
It's boss time.
The standard, the blueprint, one of the most accomplished competitors in the women's division, period.
And representing the Alliance from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Sasha is no longer shy about stealing the spotlight.
Well, Sasha's been a top star for quite some time, but the change in attitude earned her SmackDown Women's Championship, her WrestleMania main event. Despite what I say about her attitude, the boss gets it done in the ring. Arguably the best competitor in the women's division in WWE.
Looking at the champion, I guarantee there is no doubt in their mind as to who is leaving this match with the title around their waist.
And there's an argument to be made that defending the title is even harder than winning it, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. You got your name in the history books. Now it's about what kind of legacy you're going to leave. And that comes down to how you respond to your challengers.
Into the corner now.
Oh, what a chop. Multiple stomps.
Oh, stomping away.
Mention the Pele kick.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Impressive display of power.
Out of the ring and even closer to the chain link enclosure.
Oh boy, it's a baseball bat.
Hook swing.
The boss averts the attack.
Is it possible to devise a game plan as a competitor when you're embarking on a journey through hell? Competitors must resign themselves to the fact that doing battle in this torturous structure means their mind, body, and soul will never be the same again.
Series of elbows looking to create separation. She does so.
Dakota wards off the attack.
In the hard way.
Wow, she lands hard.
She avoids the contact.
Oh, God. Banks looking to break a rib with that.
Things taking a turn for her now. Shot block.
Brilliant.
Right to the back of the knee. Oh, my God. Look at Sasha Banks. Just like Byron in his job. Bankrupt.
Banks is ready and determined. She can end it right here.
Backstabber. Can Banks finish the job?
Banks stayed knocked down.
Oh, man. There's nowhere for her to go. This may be over quickly.
She's trying to fight it. She's trying her best.
Just a relentless assault from Banks.
I don't see Sasha Banks slowing down.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Applying a rigorous
stretch.
Think about all the pain she's in right now.
There's no shame. Banks picks up the win.
Yes, we have a new champion.
The devil was afoot in this Hell in a Cell match. Let's take another look, guys.
Here is your and new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Sasha Banks.
What a shift into the tides with this championship match.
We really are looking at a new era, Cole. Soak it in.